Joseph D. Davis, Chief Investment Officer, The New Home Company.
My parents worked together in the furniture business originally, and ultimately in managing apartment buildings, which got me introduced to construction. One of my parents' close friends was an apartment builder, and the way he got me into getting intrigued with construction is he literally gave me an old broken garbage disposal one day, and his instructions were to take it apart and put it back together. And that was my first construction experience. I was always interested in construction, particularly residential construction, and literally as a child would cut out newspaper articles or pictures, magazines of homes and features that I liked and put them in a folder that I still have to this day. And I was fortunate that immediately upon graduation from college, I was able to enter the industry, and I've spent my entire career in the construction industry. As an entry-level person, entry-level grunt, I would say, I had no practical experience whatsoever, but I was fortunate that by the people that I was associated with, they threw me into positions of letting me learn by my own personal experiences, growth, and mistakes. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the person who was the most influential in my career was Ray Watt. He was the consummate cheerleader, energetic, thoughtful, creative, never would relent from fighting a cause, never gave up on difficult situations. Ray really celebrated my successes and was considerate and thoughtful and understanding of shortcomings and disappointments. He was a really, really important part of my life and my career. Ray literally walked my wife down the aisle when we got married. I met my wife when she worked with me for Ray when we were both part of Watt Group. We worked together for a number of years, and we still work together to this day, although in separate parts of our businesses. We have 4 daughters, 6 grandchildren, and twins on the way. I've been fortunate in my career to be involved in a vast variety of different types of projects, from homes to high-density condominiums. Directly across the bay in Coronado, right on the San Diego waterfront, is one of my proudest achievements, a luxury condominium community called The Landing. 212 condominiums, views of San Diego Harbor and downtown San Diego. Had the displeasure of watching the project burn down one evening when it was torched by an arsonist, but then was privileged to enjoy its success from a marketing and financial standpoint when it was rebuilt. I refused to bet $2 worth of nickels in Las Vegas. I just can't stand gambling. You look at the tens of millions of dollars that we invest in any one project, it's the biggest gamble in the world, and you hope that someone shows up at some appropriate time to be our customer to buy the product so that we can frankly repay our debts and hopefully make some money on the project as well. It is a business that's not meant to be, and it's amazing that some of us retain the fortitude to not give up and to keep charging forward and trying to keep making it work. Together with my good friends and long-term colleagues, Larry Webb, Tom Redwitz, and Wayne Stelmar, we started talking about creating the New Home Company in 2008 and actually formed the company in 2009. Our notion was to have a small company, closely controlled. We could make every major decision together. The 4 of us had very complementary but dissimilar skill sets, but very common attitudes towards dealing in business, how to treat people, what was important in life. So the collaboration has been flawless from its inception. The irony is that our notion of keeping the company small and having this total control has evolved in a short 5-year period of time to taking the company public, having 235 or so employees, and having a board of directors to answer to. With the breadth of operations enjoyed by the New Home Company, It's increasingly difficult for me to keep everything organized and straight, particularly now that I'm a senior citizen. I'm fortunate that between the four musketeers in management, a tremendous group of seasoned, highly professional managers at all levels of our operation, and a great staff that is really looking to grow personally in terms of their knowledge and cause this company to be a great success, I can be relieved of all the details that are necessary to manage the breadth of operations that we enjoy. We're involved in a new master plan community called the Cannery that's in Davis, California, just north of the University of California. It's a 547 home master plan community with a 15-acre multi-use site. It's the first master plan that's been built in the city of Davis in more than 2 decades, and the last one that's likely to be built in the city because of constraints within the community. It's opening soon. We're very excited about it coming to life at this point and being able to show it to the public. On weekends, holidays, and any time that I've got available, I try to spend as much time as I can here on San Diego Harbor, sweating in my garden, playing with my beagle, or more important than just about anything else is being on a shiny green John Deere tractor at our cabin in Vermont. Sometimes I just drive up and down the driveway just 'cause. I've attended PCBC since the early 70s and have attended many Hall of Fame inductions of friends and colleagues I so greatly respect. It's an honor for me to be included in the roster of so many people that I so greatly respect.